ATVs, or all-terrain vehicles, are fun to ride and a popular mode of transportation for youth your age. But they also come with major responsibility. My name is Mackenzie Pogue, your 4-H agent, and my special guest is
Trace Harper, a 6th grader from Muhlenberg South Middle School.
Trace and I are here today to inform you as ATV riders how to safely operate and handle, but also enjoy your ATV, and how to make good decisions to avoid risks. Let's begin with proper ATV gear. Personal safety and comfort are enhanced when you wear protective clothing. Operating without protection increases your chances of severe injury in the event of an accident. Always wear an approved helmet when operating an ATV. So let's talk about what makes an approved helmet. When you purchase your helmet for your ATV, be sure to check for the letters DOT, Department of Transportation. That certifies that the helmet you have selected is in fact adequate to operate your ATV with. An example of a non-approved helmet is a bicycle helmet. Just by observing the inside and the shell of the helmet, you can tell the materials are not as sturdy as an approved helmet. I'm going to have Trace put on our DOT approved motorcycle helmet, and he's going to utilize this throughout our demonstration today. Dress like the pros. The single most important piece of protective gear you can wear is your helmet. A good helmet can prevent serious head injuries. Other things to wear when operating your ATV are as follows. Make sure you have a long sleeve shirt on to protect your arms when riding through the woods. Long sturdy pants, same thing, helps protect your legs when operating your four-wheeler. A good pair of sturdy boots. Today Trace has on a pair of cowboy boots, and that's perfectly acceptable when operating your ATV. Optional gear, pair of gloves to protect your hands. Goggles, and in this case, Trace has the face shield built in his helmet. Now that we know how to dress for our ATV, let's move on to getting familiar with your ATV. I'm going to ask Trace to mount our all-terrain vehicle. Know your controls. Identify what each control is before you operate your ATV. Trace, can you point out the following controls? Parking brake.
Right here.
Hand brake levers.
Here.
Foot brake pedal.
Down here.
Throttle.
Here.
Ignition switch.
Here.
Starter.
Here.
Engine kill switch.
Here.
Lights.
Here.
Posture. The correct riding posture will help you easily operate your controls and help you react more quickly when shifting your body weight. Head and eyes up, looking well ahead. Shoulders relaxed, back straight. Elbows bent, slightly out away from your body. Hands on the handlebars, knees toward the tank. Feet on the footrests, toes pointing straight ahead. Before we go, Trace and I are going to show you how to properly fit an ATV. Trace, if you will, stand up with your feet on the pegs. An appropriate fitting would allow for 6 inches between the inseam of your pants and the seat of the ATV. Have a seat. Reach for the brake levers. Trace can easily grip and pull back on the brake levers to stop the ATV. Turn the ATV to the right. Do you feel like you have control of your turn?
Yes.
Straighten the wheels back up. The bend in Trace's knee fits the ATV in a good manner. We have another special guest here today to help demonstrate the improper fitting for this particular ATV. What's your name?
Reese.
Reese. Where do you go to school?
Greenville Elementary.
And what grade are you in, Reese?
Second.
Thank you, Reese, for helping us out today. So Reese is going to go through the same process that we just saw with Trace. Reese, if you could, stand up for me, please. Remember that 6-inch seam between the inseam of your pants and the seat of the ATV. Reese clearly does not have 6 inches. You may have a seat. Reach for the brake levers. Reese is stretched out and not able to fully grasp the brake levers. I hope you don't go down a big hill. Lastly, turn the handlebars to the right. Now grab the brake levers. Even more of a stretch. And then let's look at Reese's knee. See how she's pointed far down where Trace was more level. Thank you, Reese.
Did you know Kentucky is ranked 4th with most ATV deaths in the U.S.?
When it comes to deaths or fatal ATV accidents, 35% of those killed were ages 16 years old or younger. Nearly 1/2 of all people injured in an ATV accident is under 16 years of age. Hey Trace, how many accidents do you think there were involving ATVs in Kentucky last year?
I don't know. 18?
69. 43 of which were caused by inattention or not under proper control. That's 62% of the accidents were caused by someone not paying attention or not having control of their ATV. A person under the age of 16 years old is not permitted to operate any ATV with an engine size exceeding 90 cc.
Did you know a child under the age of 12 is not permitted to operate an ATV with an engine size exceeding 70 cc's?
You should be aware that an ATV is not a toy and can be hazardous to operate. An ATV handles differently from other vehicles, including motorcycles and cars. A collision or rollover can occur quickly, even during routine maneuvers such as turning and driving on hills. ATVs are fun to operate, but they also come with major responsibility. Familiarize yourself with your machine before you ride. Abide by the laws and always wear the proper ATV gear to keep yourself safe.
Now stay safe out there.